Every team that is still sniffing the playoff berth is going to be going all out now.
Yes. So the Hornets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kidd Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Bellinelli. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Ingram. Here's Hassel. A stupendous finish in traffic. The captain's got the first points of the night for the Lakers.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams a screen. Zeller passes to Bellinelli. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Walker with it. He's picked up by Russell. And it's in there.
Walker is so adept at running these pick and rolls. He has a feel for when to pass and when to let it fly.
On defense, Charlotte. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Yeah, you have to make the effort to gain position. Keep position. Go harder after rebounds. None of that was happening.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by the Lakers. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Outside, Williams. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Now Russell, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. They grabbed their own miss. The Prophet to the middle. And there's the feed to Russell. Doesn't go that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Relentless pressure. I think that was the key, forcing a number of big miscues, which swung the momentum of that game.
Now, here is Russell. 33 points last game.
That was just textbook defense. As soon as he caught the ball, the D surrounded him.
And it's Walker again missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The Prophet passes to Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Dishes to Williams. And it's blocked. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pick by Zeller. And Kidd Gilchrist kicks to Bellinelli. Just 5 on the clock. Matthews with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and one opportunities.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Russell. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And one thing, Chris, you like about Kemba Walker the past couple years is that his shot selection has continued to move in the right direction.
And a lot of that is just maturing as a point guard in the NBA. Kimber was seen for a while as an inefficient scorer, but he's dropped that tag with this play. He still has room to grow, so who knows just how good this guy can get.
Charlotte on D. Hassel, the pass to the Prophet. Good on the three-point shot. The Prophet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist, picked by Williams. With the floater, it's blocked. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Bellinelli is covering. Outside Mayo. Stolen by Walker. Charlotte no good that time either. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Zeller. Bucket is good.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
Outside Matthews. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely to the inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Mayo against Walker. At the top of the key, Williams. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Bellinelli. Zeller. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's a well-placed pass right there, right where his teammate can do something with it.
Here's Hassel. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. The captain's got 6 points. Hornets trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Williams. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
You love how Kid Gilchrist charges in, not going to be denied on the slam off the drive.
Mayo with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Mayo with a screen for Ingram. And here's Matthews from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Inside from 6 feet. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And over the past few seasons, Chris, you've seen the role of Kid Gilchrist grow in the offense.
Kid Gilchrist has always been good in the open floor. The big change is his ability to get to space in the half-court sets and knock down shots. Now, he still prefers to attack the rim, but now you have to respect all aspects of his game.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Charlotte. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And for Charlotte, Chris, they've taken steps to further their in-house development of talent. This season is the first for the D-League affiliate known as the Greensboro Hornets.
Well, and I love it because now more and more you see franchises having their own D-League affiliate. It helps with the development of rookies and late bloomers. The Hornets have enough young talent on the roster where having a chance for extra minutes will go a long way for the team.
Hornets trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Walker against Mayo. Walker goes in. Dellavedova from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just amazing work from Walker. Really zipping the rock fast to the wide open man.
There's the pick. And Matthews kicks to Mayo. Back to Matthews. Clock at 6. Here's the Prophet. He's covered by Zeller, and he banks in the layup. The Prophet's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Picked by Williams. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A few years back, Michael Gilchrist decided to rework his jump shot. He took out that weird hitch he had coming into the league and changed it for a more natural-looking shot. It's worked well for him since the change.
Free throw good, Michael Kid Gilchrist. And Chris, you think back to how Michael Kid Gilchrist used to shoot the ball. It was not a pretty sight.
It's really added a new layer to his game. He has hit his mid-range jumpers with more regularity and is taking them with more confidence. As he gets more comfortable with the new shot, his range and consistency will continue to grow.
And both free throws good from Michael Kid Gilchrist.
And the potential that Kid Gilchrist has is exciting. A rangy defender who is finding his offense slowly but surely.
Passes it to the Prophet. That one a little long.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Hibbert. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Mayo. But they'll get another chance.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
Here's Collins. Here's the Prophet. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Well, Chris, you've had a surgery that has affected many in the league in the last few decades and still currently in today's NBA. What is it like going through a microfracture procedure? How did it change your game?
Well, I'm not the only one. This did end a lot of guys' career. When I think about Jamal Mashburn, Jason Kidd, even though he's a guard and much lighter, Tracy McGrady, the same thing. He doesn't weigh as much as a guy like myself or Zebo, but it's difficult coming back. I mean, just because the post-care process doesn't allow you to put any weight on your leg or allows you to use your leg. So really you have the muscle that atrophies. You have to relearn to walk again, to jump again. And so I had to learn from going to be a player that played above the rim to now being able to play below the rim and find out ways to score like that. And so it's tough. The rehab is long, tedious, it's boring, it's monotonous, but it's something that you have to get through. And basically it's your love of the game, because rehabilitation or that surgery is no fun at all. That you're at least talking about, in my opinion, 20 months before you see your old self.
First free throw is good. Chris, who do you feel are guys that can just own a game, take it over at any time and get it going?
Well, I think you have to look at Curry. You know he can do that at any time. Klay Thompson, I mean, he set a record for points in the quarter. But I also think you have to look Damian Lillard and how he can get you buckets and get you going in so many ways. So many guys that can be explosive and take a game over for you.
Good analysis. Both good from the line that time. The Lakers shooting 42% to begin this game. Pass to the Prophet. They set the pick. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. A baseline J. Second chance shot. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognized the height advantage and went straight to the rack.
The Hornets have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw, good. Hibbert. And you can see that the Hornets are committed to Steve Clifford, can't you?
Well, just think about it. It's been a long time since the Hornets franchise has had a coach that has stuck around like Clifford. He's the first coach to win 100 games with this team in over a decade and a half. He has had them competing each year he's been with the team.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Hornets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He misses the free throw.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Silk. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Good on the 13-footer.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now here's Sessions. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there. Sessions has got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the pass to the Prophet. And Hibbert with the block. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead, and the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Cobb. Out left to the wing. Lakers passing it around. Collins passes to the Prophet. Down low. Here's Redding. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
Now Sessions. 7 points in the game. To the paint. And Hibbert with the basket on the assist by Sessions. 5 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to the Prophet. Here's Cobb. That one doesn't drop. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And Sessions kicks to Hibbert. Hibbert with a screen for Kid Gilchrist. Back to Hibbert. Yep, that one goes.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Redding. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Cobb. Right through the D for the layup.
Talk about leading your target perfectly. Nice assist.
They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
They set the screen. Collins against Kid Gilchrist. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. The shot's good. Sessions making them pay.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Silk. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He kicks to Collins.
And Kid Gilchrist is simply one of the best defenders in the game. Just so skilled at reading this man.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
I mean, jumping passing lanes, pressuring the ball, really forcing their opponents into some of these mistakes.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kaminsky out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay. And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Kaminsky. Count that one. That's now 8 points for the captain.
Oh, you have to like the play call there. Caught the defense napping a bit.
Now, here's Walker. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Outside Williams. Shoots off the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel. Instead, choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one and done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
Picked by Williams. Dellavedova kicks to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Lakers making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Chris Marco Bellinelli, a bit of a traveling sharpshooter at this point in his career.
Well, as Bellinelli has gotten older, he's become more and more comfortable in that role of being a designated deep threat. He learned how to play that role well with the Spurs when he helped contribute to their title run. A lot of teams could use a player like Bellinelli on their roster for his skills and his approach to the game.
Hornets leading by 7. Outside, Walker. Pass to Zeller. Williams dishes to Hibbert. Charlotte moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And Bellinelli kicks to Hibbert. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Hassel. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Back to Russell. He gets it in there. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Awesome attack toward the basket right there. This young man stays on his grind, showing his true grit and finding a way to get that one to go.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 5. Williams a screen. Zeller passes to Walker. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Chris, who was your toughest matchup when you were playing? For either the offensive or defensive side of things?
Oh, there was tough matchups every night. I remember a couple of seasons I really had fun playing for Sacramento when just in the West Coast on a nightly basis, the power forwards were Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Rasheed Wallace, Brian Grant, and all these guys were in their prime. So I just remember having to be prepared every night. And, in the league, there are no tough opponents because it's tough.
Yes.
Period. You can't sleep on anybody in this league.
Well said. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, remember when Roy Hibbert burst onto the scene in that great year for the Pacers, and he's still one of the league's elite rim defenders. He doesn't go for the block so much as create a wall. It's called the principle of verticality, and Hibbert says, I'm the godfather of that. I'm not going to name names, but there were some prominent coaches who said, you need to get rid of this. Kevin,
take a break.
Them's the rules.
Yeah, D, he didn't invent it. He just perfected it. Thanks. Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Hornets leading by 8. And here's Walker. 10 points for him. Down low. And Roy Hibbert the bucket on the assist by Walker. Hibbert's got 6 in the quarter.
When you have Walker handling the pick and roll, you have to feel confident. Just masterfully shredding the D with his passes.
Russell kicks to Ingram. Inside. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Hibbert with the screen. Here's Zeller. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for Los Angeles.
And their bigs have actually played a significant role with their passing. That frees the guards to come up off screens and cut to the rim and kind of flipping the script here offensively.
Lakers trail by 7. Ingram kicks to Russell. And it goes down 2 points. Russell's got 8 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Hornets lead by 8.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
To the middle. Here's Ingram. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
First one falls for him. O.J. Mayo, who's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Williams gets the bucket.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And Bellinelli kicks to Zeller. Feeds to Walker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, one thing that everyone learned really fast is just how deadly, Chris, Kemba Walker is with the game on the line.
Don't forget, he's done it at the college level at Connecticut and now on the pro level. A big part of it is his ball handling, and he's so quick that he can get an open shot in a short amount of time. Having a quick release and being cold-blooded helps out a ton, too.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Passes it to Hassan. And stolen by Williams. Walker with a clean look. And it's Russell with the rebound. Lakers trail by 12. And it's Ingram missing.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Walker with it. He's got 15. Ingram with the steal. Here's Russell. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. That's 12 points for the captain.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right there.
Here's Bellinelli. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot, but they recover it. The dish to Walker. Outside Williams. Walker goes in. Hibbert, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. Hibbert's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
And some changes here for the Lakers. The Prophets checked in for Ingram. Collins comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Silks subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Charlotte also making some changes. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Williams. And Sessions subbed in for Bellinelli. Now, here is Russell. He's got 8 to the inside. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Hassel.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sessions dishes to Hibbert. Count it. Hibbert's got 10 points in the quarter.
His team is up, and he still is having a phenomenal quarter from the field. Look out.
Here's Hassel. That's short off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Kaminsky kicks to Hibbert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Sessions. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
And the first one drops. Charlotte making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Silk. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Ramon Sessions with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's the floater. The dive for the ball. LA has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Hassel. Screened by Russell. The Prophet passes to Russell. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from the Prophet.
Now look, that's pushing the action, carving out space for himself indeed.
And Sessions kicks to Dellavedova. The feed to Hibbert. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Kaminsky, following the bucket by the Lakers. And Sessions kicks to Hibbert. The jump hook, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot you see him make all the time in warm-ups. He just messed up the release there.
And stolen by Hibbert. Sessions against Russell. Out to Sessions. He dishes it to Dellavedova. 5 on the clock. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Nice open look, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 10. The pass to Hassel. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. You look at the Prophet, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Two shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hornets leading by 8. Now Sessions. He has 7. Hibbert kicks to Sessions. And stolen by Russell. Passes to Cobb. Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Sessions dishes to Dellavedova. Kaminsky the pass to Sessions. Looks for Hibbert, gets it to him. Back to Sessions. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. Back to Sessions. Hibbert with a screen for Sessions. Kicks it to Kaminsky. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside, Russell. Here's Redding. He's covered by Sessions. Back to Russell. Puts up a 3. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's the pick. Dellavedova kicks to Sessions. And Roy Hibbert the bucket on the assist by Sessions. Sessions has got 4 assists in the game. Sessions against Russell. He feeds it to Collins. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Collins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hornets leading by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Hibbert. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Prophet's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Russell. Pass to Cobb. Dishes it to Collins. Here's the Prophet. Off target from 3-point range. 1 second left. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's Charlotte. They lead by 4.
Man, there was no stopping Roy Hibbert in the first half. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they need to strike a balance between being aggressive and being too aggressive. You know, Ernie, you need to be solid defensively at the same time, but not get pushed around. I think they're giving up a lot of free throws, way too many. They need to go back to playing solid, fundamental defense and build the energy from there.
Lakers trail by 4. D'Angelo Russell out there with Matthews. Then it's Ingram. Then there's the captain. And it's the Prophet in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Matthews. Now here's Ingram. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Russell. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Now, what a revelation it's been for the Hornets and Cody Zeller. Took some time for him to develop, but he fought his way into the starting lineup and is exactly what they need. Still has a lot of room to grow as a player as well.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Charlotte Hornets made a concerted effort last season to improve what had been terrible three-point shooting. Coach Steve Clifford said, if you look at trends in this league, three-point shooting percentage was the #1 factor why teams won. That's the way this league has gone. It makes sense, right? It creates spacing, which opens up things for everybody else. Evan?
Yeah, trying to space the floor. Thank you, D.A. And with Zeller, what coaches like about him is the energy, Chris, and the grit he brings to the lineup.
And doing the little things like Zeller does is something every team needs. He's also done a good job to improve his scoring efficiency. Now look, he'll never be a dominant center, but he has proven he can play an important role as a starter.
The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw, good. Matthews. Charlotte in the lead. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Walker's shot is off.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing that one.
There's the pass to the Prophet. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hassel. Out to Russell. In the corner, it's Ingram. Passes it to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. Here's the Prophet. He's got 16. That one goes in.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
I love it. Just like in life, they never gave up. To claw back into this game and not up the score is nothing short of remarkable.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Bucket is good. Kid Gilchrist has got 7.
And Kid Gilchrist is an absolute workhorse inside, just bullying whoever attempts to guard him.
Russell, a screen on Walker. And Matthews kicks to Russell. And that one, good. Russell's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Charlotte's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Zeller, a screen on Russell. To the middle, it's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Matthews leading the charge. And it's Ingram missing. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Walker kicks to Williams. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 5. Ingram with the steal. For the lead. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. There's a screen by Williams. Back to Walker. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. 7 points in the game. Clock at 4. Shots good by Williams.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 10. Second shot opportunity. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
First one falls for him. The Lakers making a switch here. And so Russell hits them both. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside, Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the quick feet of Walker? They really come into play on his drives to the rack.
And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Now here's Matthews. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. Here's Hassel. He's got 14. Right wing. Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 14 points for the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here's Walker. He's got 20. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Now look, you really have to admire how Walker sees the floor, spotting his guys up perfectly with his passing.
Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And here is Ingram. He's got 13. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Williams. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Sessions subbed in for Walker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Charlotte's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Now Bellinelli. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He gets that one.
Oh, man, it's great to see Bellinelli working that mid-range jumper. Defenses have to be more wary of him from there, given his sweet stroke.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 14, and that one's good. Ingram.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Hornets trail. Dellavedova kicks to Sessions. Back to Dellavedova. Takes a 3. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. He's got 6.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Russell dishes to Ingram. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ingram's got 9 points now in just the second half. Sessions with it. He has 7. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Collins passes to Ingram. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers second.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
That free throw, no good. And a bit of a tidbit about the Hornets. They have never won their division since becoming an NBA team in 1988. Chris, that is a long drought, to say the least.
Wow, that is a long drought, and they've had good teams. Plenty of playoff appearances. They have finished second in their division on numerous occasions. They have even had home court advantage in the opening round of their postseason without ever winning the division.
Now here's Sessions. Defense right on him. Bellinelli up top. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Dellavedova. Pick by Zeller. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
To the middle. Ingram with the steal. With the shot. Second shot opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 6. Now here's Sessions. He's got 7. Hibbert with a screen for Sessions.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And so here's Charlotte. Can they get it? And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Free throw good, Roy Hibbert. And he makes both free throws.
And what a tremendous advantage. Bigs who can shoot from the line.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Silk. Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Kaminsky. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kaminsky's got 5 points so far.
The sinister craftiness of Kaminsky. You think you've got him covered, but he finds a way.
Silk passes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the 3. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home, as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Now here is Dellavedova. He has 6. Here's Kaminsky. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ingram. They get it back.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Dellavedova. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
He hits both from the stripe. Charlotte has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And here's Sessions. 9 points in the game so far. Hibbert with the screen. Bellinelli for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Silk. 1:36 left to play here in the third. It's good.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Profits checked in for the Lakers. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Now Sessions. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's the triple. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's up to 25 points for Roy Hibbert.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
It's good. Hornets trail by 5. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And Sessions kicks to Hibbert. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. And stolen by Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
And Sessions kicks to Williams. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sessions with it. He's got 9. Beyond the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here is Russell. He's got 16. Feeds it to Ingram. 2 on the clock. Ramon Sessions with the steal. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot.
Hey, when Walker has the hot hand, keep getting him the ball. He fills up the stat sheet quickly.
Russell against Walker. Russell dishes to Matthews. Here's the Prophet. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Kemba Walker picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
The high post shot. Tries again, Kid Gilchrist. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Now look, the athleticism that Kid Gilchrist possesses is tough for any D to deal with, especially down inside where he uses it to get these fouls.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
And the second free throw, good. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. That free throw missing.
And you look at this Hornets team, there is so much length on the floor at any given time, as much wingspan as any other team in the league. This helps on the defensive end with blocks and steals.
And he sinks the second. As you talked about the wingspan, the arm span of the Hornets, slight pun intended. They have it at all positions, though.
Well, and that's what makes them so versatile with their defensive matchups. Kid Gilchrist and Marvin Williams both have great length.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Williams a screen on Collins. Shot clock at 5. The three. Charlotte no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Collins against Kid Gilchrist. Out to the wing. Pick by Zeller. Here's Dellavedova. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Man, an utter defensive failure at a crucial part of the game. That's just not what you need.
Now, here is Russell. Down low. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 25 points for the Prophet.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Well, this is what he's supposed to do. He is a staple on their offense. They need him to knock down those kinds of looks if they ultimately want to be successful.
Russell passes to Hassan. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. The captain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Well, defenses are going to have to step up. Each team right now appears to be super comfortable on offense right now. They're both knocking down good shots.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Horrendous defense right there. Does the defense know who they are leaving wide open? You can't do that with him.
Now, here is Russell. And it's blocked.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Los Angeles leading by 5. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
And here's Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. And that'll be his third foul so far. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's the dish to Walker. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you have to admire the energy that Kid Gilchrist plays with. It's what helps him earn these calls.
That free throw, no good.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And they continue to control the glass. But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Left side Walker. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And see, that's the quickness of Walker. It poses so many issues for the defense. He's an expert at getting fouled while shooting.
That's good from Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker hits them both.
And yet just another thing he does well. He just has a certain feel for this game.
Here's Collins. Pass to Hassan. To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller. Free throw, good. Matthews. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Walker. The feed to Kid Gilchrist.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw good. Michael Kid Gilchrist. He's off on the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Matthews kicks to Russell. He dishes it to Collins. The pass to Hess. There's the pick. That's a 2 from Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Hornets trail by 5. Williams with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Collins passes to Hess. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Kid Gilchrist. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
You have to love how Kid Gilchrist isn't afraid of working his way down inside, using his tremendous size to his advantage.
And Matthews kicks to Collins. Back to Matthews. He feeds it to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Los Angeles with another miss. Outside Williams. Outside Walker. It's on target from the high post. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Now, even with defense all around him, Walker makes these jump shots look so easy, really sticking it to him out there.
Russell sets a screen for Matthews. Outside Russell. Back to Matthews. Shoots. Los Angeles with another miss.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
Williams dishes to Walker. Williams a screen on Russell. Walker the pass to Williams to take the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Matthews. Russell against Walker. Russell dishes to Collins. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Charlotte moving it around. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's the Prophet. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Prophet's got 7 points here in this quarter. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now, here's Walker. And it's in there.
Walker has a sweet touch from there. He feels at home in that mid-range area of the court.
Russell kicks to Collins. Russell a screen on Kid Gilchrist. To the paint, here's Collins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Lakers lead by 1. Now Walker. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got 15 points in just the second half.
With every shot he makes, the defense only gets more and more flustered. What a showing by him.
Pass to the Prophet. Outside Matthews. Pass to the Prophet. Dishes it to Collins. Here's the Prophet. Good on the triple. The Prophet's got 30.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Walker. To the left wing. Picked by Zeller. Dellavedova, the pass to Zeller. Here's Walker. Zeller dishes to Walker. And stolen by Russell. He kicks it to Collins. Launches a 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Hornets trail by 5. Walker with it. Pick by Zeller. And Walker kicks to Dellavedova. Back to Walker for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Collins kicks to Matthews. There's the screen. Pass to Collins. Shot off the pick. The Hornets pull it in. Walker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Matthews with the steal. Outside, Russell lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Walker. Nice D from Russell. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pass to the Prophet. And Matthews kicks to Russell. Back to Matthews. Stolen by Dellavedova. Down low, here's Zeller.
Well, you can't blame the defender. He was trying to be aggressive. But Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Ingram, he's checked in for Collins. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bellinelli's checked in. And he is unable to get the second one.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range is the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Now Kid Gilchrist following the 3-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. Picked by Williams. Outside Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Matthews with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. And the Lakers with another miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock to take the lead. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They lead by 1. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-pointer.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the game. they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Matthews passes to the Prophet. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Last on the first.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 6. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Oh, it feels like Coach may be making a statement to his guys. Until there's zero chance to come back, we're going to play this thing out.
And a wide open look for Zeller. Off on that one. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again.
The captain. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Coming off a loss, the last thing they wanted was to drop back-to-back ball games. He made sure that would not happen. Love the gutsy effort he gave tonight, Ernie.
He executed the game plan as a scorer. It was by design that the team was going to try to get him good shots, but it was going to be up to him to make those shots. But I don't think anyone thought that he'd make them at that high level of efficiency.